Hey everybody, this is Kyle, and today I'm going to show you how I set up for my solo show and play my sound check, warm up, whatever you want to call it, song for you. A little out of breath out of doing that. Where I live, there's two different levels, so I had to run up and down some stairs to grab things. Usually I can make everything in one trip, but coming down a stairwell and some things being still in my car, it took a little bit longer than usual, but you can still see it's pretty quick. The only thing that's really different is normally I have my Chromebook hanging on my mic stand. There'd be a mic stand here. I have an attachment for my mic stand. It doubles as my guitar stand. So as people see me set up before I played anything through the speakers, they see me as a dude with a guitar. And it's interesting to see how quickly they go, wait a second, there's a little bit more going on than that. And I did set up a light too. I'm not sure if that's annoying, but I wanted to try it. I couldn't remember if that one made much sound. So for my sound check song, I have a couple bars of a drum beat. I always check my guitar volume as I get going, so I can just get that started like this. I try to loop with socks on, and hopefully I don't miss the button. Almost all the time when I do this sound check, I'll get that set up and people will think, okay, this guy's playing backing tracks, which, hey, fair point about the drums. But the rest, I'm layering and creating live, and as my socks pointed out, I can mess up, and if I mess up, it's kind of like listening to a DJ that doesn't match up the beats, and there's a kind of a gallop, cha-chunk, 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 as the loop repeats back on itself. Usually when I add the bass, that's when people turn and look and go, wait a second, he's got some more stuff going on than just guitar. And then when I kick in my delay for my guitar and like a solo tone, with my wireless system I can go and walk around and see how loud I am. People always think that's really cool because they're like, hey, you're soloing and walking around, and I can ask people, hey, is this too loud? Are you still able to talk? Can you hear yourselves okay? And have that conversation while still giving a little shred, melting a little face as I'm walking around. That's always fun stuff. And then, of course, when I get back to microphone, I'll tell everybody, hey, sound check song. Can you hear me? Things like that. And it depends on the venue. If it's someplace where music is the emphasis instead of hanging out, say, can you hear me? Do I need to be louder? You know, something along those lines. If it's somewhere where people are hanging out, you can tell that there's tables talking, then I just let people know. If I'm too loud, let me know. I can walk around or come up and just let me know. That's no big deal. Being a guitar player that understands that there is a volume knob and everything else, that's always a benefit because guitar players are notorious to, wait, you can't hear me? Well, here's my amp, and now you're getting blasted away. Hope you like this sound check video. It's always fun when I go somewhere brand new and get set up. I can show up, usually be ready to go within 15 minutes, and I do a little sound check. If there's music playing in a place, I can try to match that volume. So, like I was saying, I'm not too loud or I'm loud enough. It's always cool to show people, hey, with a guitar, you can do lots of other types of instrumentation. And it makes me a little bit better of a musician. I don't know if I'm that good or anything, but it's fun trying. And I know it is stressful to think, well, you go out in front of people you don't know that could throw things at you. Or you put yourself in a situation where you're trying things out in a very live environment. But you know, that's part of the fun of it too, is can you get through that situation and keep growing, because that's part of the fun of performing. Usually my setup is very tidy, and I put all my gear bags and everything right behind me, so they're in the corner where you have the cords all kind of in a mess. I would put my suitcase and guitar bag and the Bose covers, all that right there, and it'll look really nice and tidy. Hope you like this soundcheck video. It's fun to put this together. Now I have everything set up for music. I can practice in a different way. Usually when I practice, I'm not doing the songs like how I perform them. I have things on my Chromebook, and if I have the beat, I'll play through the loop. One video I'm going to make in the future is looper mistakes, things that I've done or things that have happened that have either caused me to mess up, or, you know, just things that happen where I messed up performing live and had to deal with it in one way or another. Sometimes you just have to blame your drummer that isn't really there, or make some joke. Let's move on with it. So as always, if you see something creative online, make sure you subscribe, follow, like, comment, do all those things, because that lets people know, hey, you're making a difference. I do have a Patreon I'm going to get started. I'm not sure when I'm going to put this video up. With all the stay-at-home stuff, some of the videos I had planned to do, I can't do, and some other things along those lines. So I'll see how that Patreon stuff gets started. There is a link on my channel, so if you like anything I do, please check it out. See you next time.
Subscribe, please subscribe. Subscribe, please subscribe. Snap, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Find me where I am, posting content every week. But sometimes sing and sometimes speak. Might be a topic or a song. Whatever it is, just come along with me. With me. Subscribe, please subscribe. subscribe, subscribe, please subscribe. Snap, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, find me where I am. Always try to be original. If I'm not, don't threaten the bull. Or do that thing where you don't suck back. Remember, positive vibes do stack with me, with me. Subscribe, 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 please subscribe. Snap, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, find me where